pile number one. Pile number one. Today we are going to talk about your future spouse relationship with your child. So we will talk about what is special and what kind of bond do they have, will they have, and maybe we are going to receive what kind of activities they will be doing together, because that is very important when you look at it. I mean, probably, of course, you are going to have a lot of activities together, but there will be some activities where your spouse is going to be, you know, only with the child. So they will have some kind of special, their own special things that they will love to do and that they will enjoy. And I really just want to see what that is and how their relationship is going to look like. We will now take a little bit of this. And one of these. I also want to take Oracle, but I'm gonna take it later after we see what we received here. So let's see your cards. We have trust, counseling, energy healing, and we have strength. We have Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, wow, 9 of Wands, and we have 3 of Chalices. These cards are very beautiful cards, very beautiful, very positive cards. That is what I can say right now immediately, just by seeing these cards on one place. So we can now start with your reading, pile number one. With this trust card, we see that your spouse is definitely going to create this trust relationship with your child. So your child is going to be able to turn to them in any kind of situation. With the trust, we also have a feeling and sense of friendship. So despite they are going to be a parent and they are going to be authority, of course, they are also going to be a friend to their child, because that trust is very, very important, that the child itself, when something is wrong or there is some kind of problem, comes to them or you. So important is that the child comes to the parent, not to somebody else. And that cannot be created without trust. That means that your future spouse is going to be very warm and understanding person. They will give all of the intention to details, so that the child feels that they really understand them. And with this Page of Wands under this card, I can even say that they are going to we can say lower, like lower themselves to their level, but we can also say, like that they will try to definitely understand things from their perspective. So despite the age gap, they are definitely going to put focus and effort in understanding from where they're coming from, what is important to them, what is now cool or popular in their age, what other kids of their age are concerned about, and so on and so on. So your future spouse is going to definitely put focus on all of those details, and that is how actually they are going to come closer to them as a friend, because they will show this understanding about the things that maybe other parents will not. With this canceling, that is very, very connected with this trust card, definitely we can see that vibe that I said. So your child, when it has a problem or when it has some kind of issue, it will definitely come to your spouse. Probably to you as well, but we are now talking about them exclusively. So they are going to be a person who is going to fix problems, who knows very good and very creative and very interesting solutions to problems. So your child is going to know that, and if they have some kind of issue that they cannot fix or they don't know how to fix, they will come to your spouse and they are going to give them advice or counseling them. Definitely they are going to be someone who is wise, but your child is not going to be afraid of their knowledge, but actually they will admire their knowledge. With 10 of Pentacles, definitely what I feel is that first of all, I feel very much male energy. So I feel very much that your child is male. It doesn't have to be, but I have some kind of feeling that here we are talking about a boy. And I have a feeling like this this relationship is going to also include very practical things, you know, like for example, what to do and how to do with money, no matter that it is a child. You know, I have a feeling like your spouse is going to teach your child from early age already how to deal with money, with assets, with something, which is very good, because I think that it is very good to start thinking and having awareness about that plane as well, since we are kids, because later on, you know, if we are lost, if we don't have that balance, if we don't have that base, then we don't know how to actually deal with money and deal with assets, and we don't know how to pull out the month, for example, with the salary that we have, or other kind of things. So this is very important that we learn as we are children. So your future spouse is definitely going to provide this knowledge to your child. With this energy healing, we can see that, and with this 9 of Wands, we can see that your spouse is going to be extremely supportive person. So they are going to definitely be there for them. Whatever your child is going to choose for their hobby or their any kind of interest that they love to do, your spouse is going to be there to encourage them that they can do everything. And also they're going to open the doors, like opening the pathways. So if your child will have some kind of help or some kind of, this can be anything. This can be from driving them to some kind of training every time they have it, or something else. If this will be some kind of instrument playing, they are going to buy everything that it is needed. If it's going to be photography, they are going to go with them to you know, see different types of environments that they could photograph and those kind of things. I mean, whatever their child is going to be indulged with, they are going to be there as a big support. So this is definitely something, again, that we are searching in a partner, and you can be at peace because your future spouse is going to be that. They are going to do everything that is in their power to have their back, to protect them on the way. But also they are going to encourage them to go on the way by themselves. And this is something that is very important, because we know that some parents are doing things for their kids because, you know, they want them to be better. So they skip, basically they skip some kind of to skip the steps. And that doesn't lead them anywhere, actually, because they don't learn the lesson. They don't learn the pathway. So your future spouse is not going to be that type of parent. They're going to let your child to actually walk alone and to learn everything on its way, but they're going to have their back. And this is very important. It is very positive. With this Strength card, I feel very, very, very much this really protective energy. So I have a feeling like they are always going to be there. In general, this person is so reliable. They are so parently figure that they are meant to be a parent. So I don't know, it is just a perfect parent. That is how I feel with this pile. And with this Strength, we receive this parently love, this unconditional, firm, strong love, that it is always there. It's a feeling like they are always in some kind of background, you know, watching over them, protecting them, keeping really sure that they are safe, that everything is fine. But this is very important with this 3 of Chalices. They are not going to choke your child, you know, with over control or some kind of monitoring or, you know, watching every step that they will make. No, they are going to actually leave the space. They are going to let the space for the child to have fun, to experience the life, to have joy. You see, with this Three of Chalices, this is a card of beautiful happenings. This is a card of going out, dancing, enjoying with the friends, going on adventures, and so on and so on. It is spending time with other people. So your child is going to have a beautiful moment, and they are going to have this freedom of enjoyment, but at the same time your future spouse is going to be somewhere there in the background. And really I have this feeling, you know, like with on this horse with this shield with this, you know, spear, it's like they are just there, you know, waiting, you know, being there, checking things out, but from the distance. It's like from the distance, and it is very beautiful because it's not aggressive and it's not damaging the child, you know. So your future spouse is going to be extremely easygoing person. I want to take a few more cards. Easygoing person. So somebody who is, I don't know, I simply could not receive better cards for parenting. So I can just say that you are very, very lucky to have this person, because having a child with this type of person guarantees you that you are not going to be alone in the raising the child. So this person is going to take a lot of the responsibility and burdens that come from that task, which is not always easy. With inspire, balance, and prepare, I can say that first of all, your future spouse is going to really love music. And I think that they are going to have their own method with the music and with them. So I see this activity with them, some kind of activity that is connected with music. And this could be something like from singing in the car while you're going on trips to literally creating music and, you know, making some kind of songs at home, or, you know, something like that. Or taking them to concerts. This could also be that, because they are going to be, you know, like friends. They are going to really have this friendship relationship with your child. So it will be possible that they will also take them to some kind of really beautiful concerts or shows. With this balance, I really have a strong feeling like they are going to really adjust themselves perfectly to every age of a child. So they will have a perfect balance when child needs something and at what age it is appropriate to teach child something. So they will have this very naturally within them. That is why I said this is a very natural parent person. And with this prepare here, I think that, and I feel like they are going to do everything that they can to prepare the child for life. So to prepare so that the child has all of the skills, all of the knowledge, everything that it needs to have, so that it would be a strong, smart, and wise individual, so that the world would not crush them. Pile number 1, this is your reading. It is very beautiful, very sweet reading. And for everyone who is thinking about children and want to have a child and a family, this is going to be very informative and very useful reading, actually, because now you know that you are going to deal with somebody who is going to really be beside you and your child. I hope that you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. And if you already have kids and if you already have a spouse, you can also comment a little bit about that. In previous readings, I received some comments about people who already are married, and they are giving me a beautiful feedback how the reading still, you know, like matches with their story. So this is also beautiful to hear. For everyone who is following me, I want to say big thank you. Thank you for being around, and thank you for hanging out with me. I'm happy that you are there, and I'm very grateful for you. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. See you very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Today we are going to make a reading about your future spouse relationship with their child, your child. This is a topic that is going to be very interesting because we could see their activities, their interest, and their relationship with your child. This will also affect your life because you will know with what kind of person you are dealing with. And if you are there to have a family with this person, then you're going to see what type of a spouse this person is. We are going to take a little bit of tarot cards. And then we are going to dive into your reading. I really wanted to do this reading because I think that this is definitely a very important part of a family life. And I think that it is very important to know, is your future spouse going to be close with your child or not? Because we know that the characters are different and people are different, and it is not always the case. So I wanted to dig a little bit, under the surface to see what will be their relationship. So let's see your cards, and then later we can maybe open a few oracles as well. So we have strength, healing energy healing. We have animals, and we have time to decide. Here we have 8 of Wands. We have Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and we have the Lovers. Very beautiful, very beautiful pile number 2. Very beautiful cards. I can say that already just by watching them. So let's dive into your energy, pile number 2. With this Strength card and with this 8 of Wands here that we see, I can tell you that your future spouse is going to be a very protective person. But not protective in like control freak way. They are going to be somebody who is always there for your child. So they are somebody who is careful, who is cautious. Not somebody with a fear that is going to, put a fear in the child. The child cannot be free and cannot do anything. But somebody who is going to always be in the background, like taking care of them from the distance. And with this 8 of Wands right under this card, I can say that your child is going to be very active. They are going to have so many activities, and they are going to be very, very sharp in the mind. So they will want to do many things. They will want to try many things. They will want to visit many places. They will be all over the place. So your child is going to be they will have a character of a person who is curious, who is fiery in character, who loves to explore, and who is very quick with actions. With this 8 of Wands, we feel that your child is going to be very unpredictable, and whatever they have on the mind, they will straight go to do it. They will be like that. So your spouse is definitely going to be very needed when dealing with your child, because somebody will have to be always somewhere in the background to keep the child on eyes on. So if something happens, if something goes wrong, so that person can react. And that is definitely going to be your future spouse. So I feel that protectiveness, I feel that strength, but I don't feel it in the way that they're going to prevent them in their actions or life. They are just going to observe them, okay? Observe them from a distance. With this energy healing and with this Queen of Pentacles, I can say that your future spouse is going to be somebody who is going to have a lot of energy and patience to give. And whatever they will be doing in their life as a work, as a business, since your child is going to be in early age, since your child is going to be young, they are going to start already transferring the knowledge that they received. So slowly they are going to teach them what they know, so that your child would already very early create some kind of base for something. You know, when you have sometimes that type of family business, for example, when father or mother they do something, and then that business is really successful, and then their continuation, their daughter or their son simply continues the same business, you know. I feel something like that here. I feel like your future spouse is going to already from early age educate your child in some kind of same field like they are, but it is going to be very gentle and very kind. It's not going to be pushing them into something that they don't like or they don't want to do. Okay, so this is very important to say, because this is energy healing. Your child is going to show interest for that, and because of that your future spouse is going to just introduce them, that they are going to give them the tools, let's say, which will be very beneficial for the future as well. With these animals here and 3 of Cups, I can say to you that your future spouse is a big animal lover. So they love animals. Probably they had pets or they want to have pets. But there's somebody who admires animals, who loves animals, and who have probably very special connection with animals. Probably they are having animal in their life, or they were growing up with an animal in their life. So they will definitely want your child to receive this same beautiful type of connection and bond with animals, just like they had when they were kids, or they still have as a grown-up. So your future spouse is going to definitely bring animal or pet, however you want to say it, in your child's life, so that your child from early age could understand that type of love, sharing, and taking care of a being, you know, like responsibility, but also a joy of love, because animals give really unconditional love, and they are always there. They are always, you know, taking care of us in a way. They are always beside us. Animals are like little angels, you know, they are really special. And if we create this beautiful bond with animal, then we can say that we have a friend, you know, we have a friend. It is not anymore animal, it is our companion in life. Everyone who has a pet will know exactly what I'm talking about. I definitely have that type of connection with my cat, Isa. And definitely I know what that means, how strongly you can love a being that is not a human being. And I think that your future spouse is going to definitely know that well, and they are going to encourage your child and introduce this type of love to your child. So I have a feeling like they are going to either buy a pet to them, or they're going to bring pet into your home that is going to grow up with your child and is going to become their best friend, and again some kind of protector, some kind of companion. And this is going to be very special and very beautiful type of relationship. With this time to decide, well, I can say that time to decide to me somehow, I don't know why this now came up in this reading, but with these lovers here, I have a feeling like your future spouse is going to have a really big role in a period, in a love life of your child. I have a feeling like your child is going to come to your spouse for advices concerning love, concerning, crushes, concerning insecurities, concerning maybe somehow, I don't know, I feel anything that it is connected with love in any age, you know. It is like, I have a feeling like your spouse is going to understand them concerning that very well. And they will be very skillful to give them very good advices, and also from their own experience to explain, you know, how things go and what is going on, and everything connected with love actually. I have a feeling like your child is going to have a full confidence and comfort of talking with your future spouse about love. and relationships. So this includes also, you know, intimate things. So your future spouse is going to be the one who is going to have the role, that role within your family, who is going to talk with your child, which is very good. Probably maybe you are going to talk as well. This is something that we are now focusing on your future spouse, but that does not exclude you. The thing is that many people are restricted from those subjects, and they don't want to go into those topics with their kids. They see many of those topics as taboo, and they feel very uncomfortable about talking with their child. Even if it is their own child, they don't feel comfortable when those kind of topics appear, or they don't simply know what to say. They don't know how to communicate. But you're very lucky, pile number 2, because your future spouse is a person who does not have that shame. And your future spouse believes that it is very important to talk about everything, because they think that if you don't talk, the not knowing things, unknowledge, can cost you much, much more than knowledge. You know, if you know something, you can avoid some kind of barriers and problems on your way. If you don't know something, that can really cost you, and you can end up somewhere where you don't want. We are going to take 3 more of oracle cards for ending of your beautiful reading. Pile number 2, we are going to see what we are going to receive. Let's see. We have awaken. We have manifest, a very powerful card, and we have synchronicity. Okay, so here we see another aspect of your future spouse, and that is spirituality. This can be that your future spouse is a very spiritual person or religious person. It shows me trust in universe, trust in divine, trust in God. It shows me a big fact, you know, that everything what is happening is exactly how it needs to be happening. And with this awaken, manifest, and synchronicity, extremely beautifully connected 3 cards, I can say that your future spouse is going to be also somebody who is going to put this seed in your child. So they are always going to, expand their awareness and encourage them to believe that everything can be manifested, that there is no such thing as how to say, I feel it, and I am having struggle with words, because it is out of this plane, it is totally out of this world. It's like everything that we were reading is on earth, you know, and this is now some other totally different sphere. It a little bit surprised me, I must say. So they are going to basically give your child some keys that they received, that they learned in their life, how to unlock some kind of method, some kind of ways, pathways towards the towards manifestation of the things that we want in life. And I have a feeling like your child is going to jump into this synchronicity train. So because of that beautiful raising, beautiful gift of knowledge that they will receive from your future spouse, they are going to be able to know or sense or intuitively sense the right time and the right place. You know, how to be on the right time, in the right time, on the right place. It's going to be incredible gift that they are going to actually give to their child, your child. And it is very beautiful, because I think that, can you be more blessed than this? You know, of course, you're going to also work with your child, and of course, you're going to, you know, spread all of your beautiful knowledge and love with your child. But having a spouse who is going to do that same thing with you, taking care about their well-being and their future, this is really a beautiful privilege to have. So I'm very happy for you, pile number 2. This reading was amazing, very light, very positive. You see it by yourself. Everywhere we see some kind of sparks. Everywhere we see some kind of energy, you know, like rising. And if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, or like, or simply comment. If you have some kind of experiences already in your life, or you're already married, or you already have child and your spouse has some kind of character, please share it among the comments so that we see if this is matching as well. And for everyone who are there following me, I want to say a big thank you. I hope that you are enjoying these readings as much as I do, and I want to say that I appreciate you so much, and the channel is going beautiful, and you are definitely contributing to the growth. I want to wish you a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and see you very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are going to make a reading about your future spouse relationship with your child. So it is going to be a relationship with your child and your future spouse. And we are going to see and explore, we're going to explore a little bit more and deeper about their activities, or what it will be special that they are sharing with each other. Overall, you know, like everything that can give us more information about their relationship is going to be very, very useful and very positive, something that we are searching for. So we are going to choose more tarot cards now. We are going to choose 2 more of these and 1 more other from other deck. And then after everything, we are going to also choose few oracles to get a deeper insight and bigger picture of this reading. So pile number 3. Let's see your cards. Here we have music. Then we have support. We have practice. Beautiful. And we have freedom. Okay, we have King of Swords. We have 10 of Pentacles again, very beautiful card. And we have King of Cups. And as last, we have the High Priestess. Beautiful cards, pile number 3. I'm very happy because in all 3 piles today, cards are really, really beautiful. And I'm really happy when I receive such spreads, because I mean, who can be more grateful than a reader when we see something like this very positive message that we can spread. So let's dive into your energy, pile number 3. With music and with King of Swords, I can say to you that your future spouse is going to be definitely connected with music. So music is going to be their hobby, even if it is going to be that they will work something else and their career is going to be something completely else. They are going to be very big, huge music lover, and they are going to either listen a lot of music or even produce music, or they are going to play an instrument. Here we see a man who is playing a violin, and definitely that doesn't have to be a violin. It can be any kind of instrument, but it gives us a sense that your future spouse is having very special connection with music itself. With this King of Swords, I can definitely tell you that this knowledge, this love, this beautiful emotion that they are having while listening music or while creating music, it's almost like a channeling. I have a feeling like they are going to transfer this to your child. And it could be that your child is going to be somebody who is going to actually have that talent inherited from them. So already when they will be born, they will react to music very, very quickly. They are going to dance very early. They are going to sing very early. So your child could be very musically talented, pile number 3. And your future spouse is going to notice that, and they are going to encourage that. They are going to enrich that. So they're going to definitely have this very special connection with their child, your child, and music. It is going to be something that will connect them very deeply. With this support here, I can say to you that your future spouse is going to be extremely supportive person. But with this 10 of Pentacles, we can see that that support will come also in material way. So they are going to make sure that your child has everything that they need. And by that, I don't mean just books and, clothes and things that they need for basic things. I'm also talking about luxurious things. So we are talking about, for example, if there is a music involved, your future spouse is going to make sure that your child has the best instruments. Or if it is some kind of DJing, for example, your child is going to have the best equipment for doing so, and so on and so on. So whatever your child is going to be doing, your future spouse is going to make sure to provide all of the necessary tools, equipment for your child to be able to proceed with their activity. And they're going to be very supportive. So whatever your child is going to show as their talent, as their special skill, your future spouse is going to see it because they are going to observe and they are going to support. So they will not be one of those parents that say, oh, you now want to do that? Oh, I want to, ride the airplane, but I cannot. So you cannot too, not this type of a person, because there are people who cut the dreams from their children. Unfortunately, I saw that many times when parents itself to their own child, they don't simply give that support, that warmth that child needs to proceed to pursue their dreams. And in your case, pile number 3, I see totally opposite person. I see somebody who understands how important it is to be support to the child. Because child, no matter that it is a child, it has their destiny. It has their pathway, something where they need to go, steps that they need to walk. And the parent is either going to be really, really supportive and part of that plan, or they are going to be an obstacle and barrier for the child to actually go. Your future spouse is going to do everything that they have. And everything that they have, they are going to invest in the child. So they will never be cheap, and they are always going to put money and everything that is needed so that your child receives the best education, like I said, the best equipment, everything for their dreams to come true. With this practice here and King of Cups, I can say that your future spouse has an endless patience with children. Now we are talking about your child, and for their child, they are going to have endless patience. So they will be very calm person, and they are going to work with your child. That is why I have a feeling like the field is the same. Very, very same field. And it could be connected with music, because 2 times now we are receiving some kind of musical signs. It could be, we know very well that practicing an instrument takes time and takes discipline. You have to do it over and over and over and over again. I myself finished music school, and I know what that means. You have to practice every day. Your fingers, your body needs to get used to it. And in this card, in this combination, I feel that your future spouse, they are going to sit with your child, and they are going to help them to keep and to maintain this practice. This is very beautiful, because we see that your future spouse is going to be somebody who will take their time. They will not put their other things or hobbies or people in front of their family, in front of their child. They will always have time that is reserved for their child. And it is because they know the importance of this practice, and they know that without the practice there are no results. And what I can also say is that they are gentle in their approach. So there are teachers who are rough, who are like an army, like discipline. You have to. But your future spouse is doing things differently. They are doing things from very kind, very gentle. perspective, motion. And the child is reacting very well to this approach. Very well. And they respect and love deeply, their parent, your future spouse. So there is a deep love there. There is always understanding, and there is always space and time for break or a pause. There is no forcing, there is no aggression. With this freedom here, and with this the High Priestess, I feel that your future spouse, maybe when they were kids, maybe they had a lot of responsibilities and things that they needed to do. So they were not privileged, maybe, that is how I feel, to experience full childhood, okay? So they had some kind of things happening in their life that were forcing them to not being a child. Child should not have extremely big responsibilities, because child is a child. But unfortunately, in this world, we sometimes see that we cannot avoid it. And the child needs to also have that part of the grown-ups responsibility. And I have a feeling like for your future spouse, that was the case. And because of that, they said to themselves, no, my child is going to have a freedom. They're going to have a childhood. And they're going to have what they want. They are going to have, that is why they're providing everything for them. But probably everything that they didn't have in their childhood. So that they could bloom, they could grow, so that they could enjoy it. And I feel with this High Priestess that for them it is not so important that your child is successful and that they are very famous, or that they achieve big success with what they are doing. For them it is very important that inner inside the soul statement, that is shining, that is blooming, that your child's well-being is on their first place. So they want to see your child truly happy and satisfied in life. Again, it could be like that vibe that they could not have that freedom to choose to do what they wanted to do, to follow their dreams, because they didn't have that support, and they didn't have enough money and monetary assets to actually, or figure who was supporting them. And now in their life, they want to give all of that to their own child. The High Priestess, it is something which is hidden, which is inside, but it is higher nature. And it is that aspect of true happiness, true fulfillment. And I feel like, first of all, the energy that I feel all the time is my heart is full. My heart is full of feelings. This is how I feel. So I have a feeling like your future spouse is their happiness is going to come from your child's happiness. And it's a very beautiful feeling. It is making me very emotional. I really, really feel this warm, beautiful energy. And I think that, can we actually wish for a better parent in life? I don't think so. I think that this is really some kind of ideal person for being a parent. So pile number 3, this is very beautiful, very light, very deep, and very emotional. I feel very, very emotional. So let's take 3 more oracles and let's seal this reading. Let's see what the last messages are going to be. We have reflect, we have create, beautiful, and we have empathy. Yes, this is why I feel that fullness, part number 3. So with this reflect, this is what I was talking about. They are reflecting in their own child. They see themselves in their own child. And they see how much creativity can be made. They are opening the doors for their child so that they could have that creativity with them. They are being creative together with them. I have a feeling like they are really good team. They are really good team. They really understand each other very well. With this empathy, that is that deep connection. That is feeling somebody on another level. And that is also that unconditional love that I feel right now since I started reading these cards here. So this person has those elements within themselves, very strong and very beautiful. Your child is gonna have a feeling of all the time being, having somebody who wishes the best for them. And this is a beautiful gift, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed this wonderful reading. I really enjoyed it, especially the emotions that came out of it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, or share. I would really love these messages to spread. So I thank every one of you who is there, who is supporting me, and who is following me. I want you to know that I appreciate you so much, and I'm very happy that I'm having you around. If you love to comment, and if you have some kind of experiences by yourself, for example, if you're already married or you have already a child, and you can witness something is matching from this reading, because that also works, please write so that we all can see what is going on and what is happening. And those kind of comments really makes me very happy to see on my channel. So I want to wish you all the best and have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. And see you very soon with the next reading. Bye.